Our article title is Diversification of Public Broadcasting Digital Television Channel Services, Case Study on Televisi Republik Indonesia or TVRI. The writer of this article is Feni Fasta, SK Trirezeki Widianti, and myself, Resi Duyana. In the digital broadcasting system, broadcasting operators consist of two, content provider and multiplex operators, or we call it Lembaga Penyiaran Penyelenggara Penyiaran Multiplexing or LPPPM. Multiplexing or multi-channeling is a technical device that allows the broadcast of multiple programs simultaneously on a single transmission. There are two options for managing multiplexing, single MUX operator, and the second one is multi-MUX operator. In single MUX, only one institution manages multiplexing. Meanwhile, in multi-MUX, multiplexing is managed by several institutions. By law, the Indonesian government decided to use a multi-MUX operator systems. It means that there are several institutions. One of the institutions is TVRI, and the other institution is private television organizations. TVRI automatically becomes the operator of multiplexing and content provider, so that TVRI can use multiplexing to broadcast various programs channels. Digital transition and obligation of broadcasting institution. Digital broadcasting immigration has been strongly promoted by the International Telecommunication Union or ITU because of frequency scarcity and the other technological issues. Digital television or multicasting offer the potential for a lot of improvements, such as broadcaster can send out multiple streams of content, local and public affairs programming, open diverse voices in broadcasting that lead to freedom of the media and access of information. Digital broadcasting offer the opportunity for broadcasting television space. Therefore, public interest obligations of digital free-to-air television broadcasters must be regulated too. For example, in the US, digital television broadcasters should improving education, improving the quality of political discourse, disaster warning, disability access, and diversity in broadcasting. Content diversity is a keyword that is quite important in digital television broadcasting settings. Analysis of the diversity of broadcast content provides a useful lens for studying the regulation and output of the digital television system. Public broadcasting service in digital era. Public broadcasting service, or we call it Lembaga Penyiaran Publik or LPP, were the original form of broadcast media before private broadcasting institution existed and went global. LPP have played a significant role in enhancing consumer interest in digital services and making the target of from analog switch off across Europe. In the UK, the BBC has been an important player as it has helped to develop market, introducing several new services and channels that have motivated the audience to purchase digital receivers. Among the tasks that BBC should do are the following: provide generic information about the digital TV and radio, ensure that there is adequate access provided for those with sensory impairments, help establish and manage the organization that will coordinate the technical process to switch over, and play a leading role in the public information campaign relating to switch over. Technological transformation is only one stage that LPP must go through. The next challenge is how to make digital broadcasting useful for the public. LPP should proceed to this new territory with caution and clear objectives, such as diversity in content, and LPP should become more product-oriented rather than market-oriented. Methodology. This research is a case study with a qualitative approach. This research chose TVRI as the case to be analyzed, single case study, because it fulfills several characteristics mentioned by Stekin, Denzen, and Lincoln. Specific and even has a specific function, an integrated system, and the behavior is pattern, consistent, and sequential. Data collection was carried out by interviews, observation, and documentation studies. The interview was conducted to President Director of TVRI, Mr. Iman Brotoseno, and Technical Director of TVRI, Mr. Bernardo Satrio Darmanto. Observation were made by observing broadcasting activities in TVRI studio and office. The document that are source of the research data archives owned by TVRI and previous research related to the research topic. The result, TVRI as multiplexing operator based on Article 11, number 11 of the Kominfo Ministerial Regulation number 22, 2011, the government requires a transition period to implement simulcast broadcasting. Simulcast broadcasting is broadcasting of analog television and digital television at the same time. TVRI has carried out simulcast broadcasts in several regions long before the analog switch off was carried out in November 2022. In 2018, TVRI broadcast simulcast on almost all regional and national broadcasting stations. With the HD format to broadcast for TVRI channel, each with a capacity of 4 Mbps, the frequency used by TVRI on each channel is 16 Mbps. So there is a capacity of 16 Mbps, which can be used for rental to private and community broadcasting. Or in other words, there are 4 other channels that can be rented to the third party. Diversity of TVRI channel service. Infrastructure is TVRI strength in the digital channels. Of the total 225 service areas in Indonesia, TVRI has digital broadcast in 147 areas. Currently, TVRI has 4 digital service channels in each service area. They are TVRI Nasional, TVRI World, TVRI Sport, and TVRI Regional Broadcast. The channels TVRI Nasional, TVRI World, and TVRI Sport are managed by TVRI Nasional and can broadcast nationally. Meanwhile, regional TVRI is managed by each region. The decision to fill these 3 national channels was based on budget availability. TVRI once proposed to create a TVRI Science channel. However, to create a formal educational channel, a special studio, new event programming, and additional human resources are needed. During the pandemic, TVRI collaborated with the Ministry of Education and Culture, produced learning from home or belajar dari rumah program. After the BDR program was finished, TVRI only broadcast edutainment programs. TVRI put efforts to reach audiences, including audiences with special needs. Of all free-to-air television channels, only TVRI use sign language interpreters. Sign language interpreters are used in all information program broadcast by TVRI. Discussion: the digitalization of television broadcasting in Indonesia was carried out without proper planning. For example, the legal basis of the digitalization of broadcasting shifts from Broadcasting Act to the Job Creation Act, from Undang-Undang Penyiaran to Omnibus Law or Undang-Undang Cipta Kerja. To shortcut implementation of the digitization of broadcasting and leaving all decision and technical aspects of broadcasting digitalization in the hands of only one ministry, the Kominfo. Regulation related to digital television broadcasting only govern the technicality of broadcasting. Meanwhile, regarding content, a special regulation have been made because the revision of broadcasting law has not been completed. The impact of the absence of regulation regarding content is risk, giving rise to repetition of program material and loss of innovation and broadcast produced by internal television station. Regarding the new channel on TVRI, the question is, are those programs relevant for the audience? The presence of TVRI Sport is clearly no more important than educational programs. However, TVRI cannot become an ideal LPP without support from the government, apart from financial support, of course. To get national frequency, it must be provided by Ministry of Communication and Informatics. Diversity of programs, which should be one of the goals of digital television broadcasting, is not being fulfilled because the digital broadcasting system was created in an atmosphere of deregulation, where the marketplace of IDS was seen by many as best shaped by force of the economic market. Our conclusion are diversification of service channel in the consequential goal of digitalization of television broadcasting. TVRI has created 3 national channels and 1 channel for regional TVRI. The diversity of TVRI channels must be analyzed from the organizational perspective of TVRI as LPP. It is the ultimate goal of digitalization of LPP. To inform, educate, and entertain are considered as the holy trinity of LPP. Even though TVRI has fulfilled its channel diversification service in the context of fulfilling its function as LPP, information, education, and entertain, it has not been successful. Policy regarding digital television content is needed. Once the regulations are in place, frequency allocation and funding are required to adapt TVRI variety of service in accordance with its function as a public broadcasting institution. This is the end of our PowerPoints. Thank you for the attention.